Welcome back, Internet. Let's get right to it. This project has had a few setbacks along the way. And this is just another one. But I can live with it. Let me delete all of these. Alright, so I need to go back and change some things. So I'm just gonna basically start renaming stuff. so I've got those with the circles, and I've got these, got these, which are there. So if I show everything, which is a lot of things, so if I hide that, and I hide that, and I hide that, and I hide that, just keep hiding these till they're all gone. All gone. There we go. Alright, so freestanding there. If I hide that, there should be none of those parts, only normal to it. Alright, so if I hide this, all this stuff should go away. It seems to. If I hide this, all this stuff should go away. Which it does not seem to. Oh, what am I doing? T300. There we go. Now, if I hide this, hide that, hide that. So this will be in the top. So it's these. Alright, so if I hide that now, get rid of those two on top. There we go. Then we need one more freestanding, which is just going to be these. Hide those, and I can delete the old ones. Alright, so with all that said, E2320, I think I might be able to work for this now. So let's save this. What happens if I just suppress freestanding? Nothing. Alright. What if I suppress this one? Nothing. And then this one. It's all good. And then this one. All good. So I can compress those at will, or suppress those at will, which is good. Alright, let's show everything. And must have already had everything hidden. Okay. I'm going to delete these folders too. Alright, we'll save that. And we'll make a new configuration. Make a few new configurations actually. Alright, so I'm just basically going to pick one of these and hide it. And then the rest of these I'm going to do. Okay. So then I need to show the one that I hid before. Does it get any anything put into it? It does not. So alright. So then we can suppress all the freestandings. Let's just suppress these three. And then this one as well. Okay, and I'm down to that. Hide everything and then show everything. Show everything. Then definitely start with deleting that one. This one also doesn't have any features added. So that's going to done. We're going to name this O2. And then we're going to suppress the freestanding features. Alright, so you'll hide this. Alright, then that, and that, and that, and that can all get deleted all at once. And then that, and that can get deleted. Alright, so that's that. So I need some of the freestandings to stay. So, don't need these. Don't need these. I need those. Don't need those. And I'm gonna open my drawing. There. Alright, so we've got an assembly. So let's open that assembly. And we'll change that to... Oh, we need a different laser cut box. Yeah, it makes a difference. Alright, and then change my configuration to 1. Okay, so now if I go to my drawing and zoom way in, I want to change the drawing view to be that. Okay, now what happens if I save as a DXF? That's fine. Alright, also took Inkscape a minute to load it, but here we are. I've got my borders, I've got my pattern, got both my pieces, and then everything else is just hidden behind the canvas, whatever you want to call it. Go back to SolidWorks. This actually works remarkably, amazingly. So I need configurations of this assembly. So we're getting very close. We finally got it to export the pattern. Finally. Alright, let's make some configurations. Let's see if I can configure this component. So that's 7 and 7, 3, 5 and 5, 4 and 4, 2, 1, 6. Okay. And yeah, 2 is hidden. So let's not be hidden. Finally, I think maybe. Alright, let's go to this drawing. And that's got to update, of course. Alright, let's just copy that and we'll paste it. Alright, so then this is gonna be I want this to be number 2. Check. ISO 2. We will copy these. And we'll paste those, which will also take a long time. Okay, so with that, got it all set up. So I go into my part. I'm just going to close my assembly. I go into my part, I update my configurations, or my settings, wood thickness, things like that. Do a regen. I should be able to just save this. Well, it's not even doing anything. What the? Okay, so if I save this now as a DXF, and I've got options set in here. So I want to export all sheets to separate files, and all splines to splines, and R2000 through 2002. That's all good. I'm going to save this. And now you can complain that there's too much going on, because I am now asking you to actually do stuff. Okay, so for some reason this has just decided to start counting. It's not actually doing anything. But I've got my exports. They've got the flowers and everything in them. So I can line those up however I want to space them on sheets and cut them just like that. Which I don't have to manually put this flower pattern in every single piece now. Which is wonderful. So I started looking through the exported files. I noticed something. It's this here. Don't know how that happened. It's in here somewhere. Let's edit that sketch, see what's going on. It's this one. Kind of thought I cleaned those already. Could have sworn I cleaned those already. That's just a projection, right? That's all just on edge. Everything's just on edge. So I'm in KO80. And we need to go before that. Alright, and then let's hide this. And we've got that. Tell me where this comes from. It comes from the mirror. Which means it starts over here. Okay. Where's that come from? Even further back. It comes from the lid gap. Interesting. Okay. I'm just cutting on these, right? Or am I cutting on these as well? I'm probably cutting on both. No. I'm cutting on these and these, right? I think. Yeah. It's going to cut through there. Hide. Okay. It's going to cut that. But it's not going to cut it completely. So we go to right after that. I've got that little bit left. Didn't get that. I'll get it now. Okay. I'm going to do an extruded cut through all, on here and here and here and here. Okay. And let's show everything. And let's see this one. Zoom way in. I don't see any problems. Well, I wouldn't because, yeah. But what about, oh, hide this. This one, everything's okay. That makes sense. That one is now okay. Right, so these should all be good now. I'll put that where it belongs and go all the way down to the bottom, see if anything explodes. Yes, of course things exploded. But before I do that, configure these, and these are not going to be suppressed in any of them. There. Alright, so we've got this problem here. Let's zoom to that. That's these. What is wrong here? What in the world? Okay. It's just one, right? Okay. Are you happy now? Seems to be. Alright, is that better? Not all better. K200. Tell me about K200. Okay, so it appears it's mostly just these two. And I'll do it over here as well. Okay, offset that. Then it already has the dimension for that. Perfect. Let's see if it breaks the teeth. Seems to be okay. Alright. What happens if I go to default? Okay, finally ready to export DXF again. I'm going to disable this custom mapping because I don't need it now. And I'm going to click Save. And here it is in Inkscape, exported with different colors for the different layers. So I can set the laser to cut everything red, engrave everything black, and we're all set. So everything seems to be working good now. Even put the DXF through process. Everything's real nice, separate layers and everything. Last thing I want to do is I want to make sure this thing actually goes together. So took all the actual cut lines from all the exports, put them all into one, and then I offset them equal to the kerf offset, so they should fit together very nicely. And I'm just going to extrude this whole sketch. Hopefully it'll work. And it said the material thickness was 3.11, so that's what we're going to use. Okay, and I've got 31 bodies. Alright, so I'm going to have to put these together. Alright, so I know I've got this issue with the corners here. All four corners on the top have that issue. But do I have any other issues? I'm going to run interference detection and find out. Okay, no interferences. Excellent. So, I'm going to open my laser cut box. I just need to add some teeth and I'll be good to go. Alright, so let's see. The front panel on the sides at the bottom needs an extra tooth. Alright, so front panel. Just gonna hide all the ones that are in the way of that. Alright, I'm gonna click that. Click that again. Tell me it's that first one. Alright, and then we've got this formula. Okay. So that's just the teeth spacing. That's not the teeth quantity. That's that. That's the quantity. Alright. So this is an even number, which when I try to use the odd numbers thing on, that doesn't work very well. I think it's an even number anyway. Let's try it out. It's not an even number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, so this is T005. I'm just going to cancel this entirely because it's a little bit different than what I was thinking. Let's start again. Alright, so all this is going to be is this bottom tooth is just going to be material thickness. So you go from here to there and to there. Oh, I'll do the first one. To there. This is patterned. This is patterned. Okay. Guess they're all patterned over there. What's going on? And do that and that. I do not like that at all. I will do it differently. These for construction. Make these perpendicular and equal. Make these perpendicular and equal. Alright, that's much better. This one also, this is patterned. Patterned. Oh, but this has coincidences. Coincidence. Alright, I want another one of these, so let me just draw it up. Make that collinear and equal. Make this collinear and equal. This parallel. Make this parallel and equal. Perpendicular and equal here. And let's see. From here to there. Alright. So now that should be chopping that out. Okay. That makes the extra thing I need. I'm going to save that. Then let's go back to there. And it's at the back. This gets a little confusing because it can't come out of here. I suppose it could come up from there. I don't like that. No, I don't like that at all. So I'm going to have to, yeah, I'm just going to have to add that in. I don't like it, but I'm going to have to do it and just block this off. This is the only part that can do it, really. And is there any difference between the front and the back? I don't think so, but I'll double check. Yeah. Alright, let's go back to our source part. And let's show everything. And I need to get the side panels. So I'll just click where the side panels are, and anything that's there I know isn't what I want, because what I want has the side panels cut out. And there we go. So we go back to here, and where it's already long, I need it to be longer. That's easy enough. So where it's already long, I need it to be longer, and there too. So let's see. Let's go back to before T150. And I want to cut that out. I want that to be so. I want parallel and equal, and perpendicular and equal, and perpendicular, and then a coincidence. Alright, then I need the same shape twice. So I'll just redraw it real quick. Parallel and equal. Make these perpendicular and equal. Make these perpendicular and equal. Oh. And make these equal. Then go to here, and we'll extrude cut through all using that. So T141, T142, which is why I skip every fifth, or I'll count in fives, so that I can come back and do this. Okay, that's, yeah, well that's going to be how it's going to be, isn't it? So I need to cut in more. And did I do a coincident with that? No, with that. Is that a coincident? That's a collinear. Okay. Make those parallel. And then I can do a dimension here. Say that is equal to 2 chamfer times 2. Let's make it a little bit more then. Okay, that's better, I think. Is that what I wanted? That is what I wanted. So 3 by 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, and this one as well. Alright. Scroll down to the bottom. And I need to configure these. So they're going to be in every one. There we go. And okay. So I'm going to Control Q just to see if I throw any new special errors or anything seems to blow up. And everything looks good. So I'm going to save that. And then I'm going to, once again, I'm going to export and do the thing where I undo the kerf offset and then import and assemble it. Okay, I tested again and found another issue, and it's with this part. And the problem was that it was originally, when this tooth wasn't here, we were dimensioning to the center of this area here. or the center of this from here to there. Then when it got expanded out, where it then decided to dimension it to the center of that, which meant that everything got shifted over. But corrected that now, and it's all set. Okay, so that was a long journey. There were a few times when I wasn't sure I was going to make it, and I felt like giving up, and at one point my subconscious even like started giving up and changing things without me even thinking to go back to something easier, but no, forced our way through. Found a whole bunch of defects or limitations in SolidWorks that we had to work around. In the end, got everything working. So, pretty happy with that. So I thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll do another video soon, and you'll join me for that. So until next time, goodbye, Internet.